Hey yo, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz for more tokusatsu content. Now thank you for your continued support. Now let's get into it. Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Spike 2.0 back again once again, and today people, we're here for Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 40. And in this episode, the nightmares have established themselves. All four of them have established themselves. We find out who has Somnia. We find out the freaking also Baku kind of dies in this episode and then gets revived, helped out by Nim and things like that. We find out we fight the punished nightmare and they kind of whoop him. They whoop the punished nightmare, but he gets revived in the end. The lady has gone missing. All kind of stuff happening. Like the four demons is out here. I know they're not demons, but the four nightmares is out here, man. And I don't know what to do. We see the boy, Big Daddy Zero has basically took down Code, or I guess he's taking Code back over, or he wants to completely get rid of Code. Like he basically is saying that he's going to annihilate Code in general. So it's just like, man, oh man, a lot happened in this episode. We also see that one of the brothers, the older brother, from the two guys who were thieves type thing, yeah, they ended up, well, the brother's dead. The younger brother is dead, but we deal with the older brother in this episode, and he's going through the same metamorphosis as his little brother was going through. We see that this is like the something that the punished nightmare is basically doing, where he sees a bunch of people doing bad things and he ends up basically going like, hey, are you guilty or innocent? And basically, if they keep doing bad things, the more bad things they do, the more and more they start turning into a nightmare, which is like the gun nightmare, because Buddy transformed into the same type of nightmare that he was transforming into, the same type of nightmare that his little brother was transforming into. So yeah, they ended up stopping him from robbing like this rich woman and things like that. But we see that the bros have basically gone to take on the punished nightmare, and the punished nightmare ain't messing around. He had a whole domain expansion on of them, but the bros end up we see Baku and Nox end up taking him down together, and it was so freaking dope. It was so freaking dope seeing them actually team up in their best forms to take this freaking nightmare down. He even tried to use the whole like Iron Maiden trick on them by like trapping them in his domain expansion. That's what I'm calling it, and puts them both in the Iron Maiden and crushes both of them. But with the power of X Dream and also the power of Midnight Shadow, they end up like basically reversing it and making him think that he won, and ended up both Rider kicking him into freaking oblivion. It was glorious. I was like, man, get this guy out of here. He was creepy. This freaking nightmare was creepy. We also saw that Nox ended up going and looking for the lady, but it seemed like the Phantom Nightmare has basically either captured her or taken her over, because she is completely gone. And she even has like the little Phantom Nightmare even had the changer that she had, that the lady was using, and we see that the Somnia capsule was in possession of one of the baby nightmares, the ones that were coming out of the flowers and things like that. And when he spins it, he's playing with like a child would. He ends up spinning it and end up reviving the punished nightmare, reviving him, and then the baby nightmare ends up transforming into an even more powerful nightmare. It was a lot. We also get a lot of information about the punished nightmare, saying that the punished nightmare and the other three nightmares are essentially have been around since like the dawn of time, dawn of man, which we actually kind of knew this already when the lady talked about how when nightmares and stuff like that, where they came from, so, and how they are like a manifestation from humans and things like that. and we find out what they really want thanks to our boy Sieg. What Sieg basically says, because he's really bummed out about Punny leaving him, but that's what he calls Punish Nightmare Punny. He basically says that they want to basically create a dream world where they can do whatever they want to do. And now that everyone's dreams are connected because of Somnia, they can basically move freely however they want into any person's dream however they want. So yeah. And by the end of the episode, we see that the 4 nightmares have basically built 4 thrones for themselves, and I'm like, man, is this the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Like, what is going on? But the cinematography for this episode was actually really freaking good, especially by the ending where we see like that little nightmare verse that all the nightmares are sitting at, and there's this one shot where you see the moon, but it's like a bunch of moons behind it. It was gorgeous, yo. But we also are dealing with thanks to our little sister, she ends up reassuring Baku, and Baku basically finds out what he wants his dream to be, what he wants to really do, which I really felt like he was here. We already got past this, but he says that his dream is to basically eradicate evil and help people achieve their good dreams, right? So, and that's when he got shot by the other thief, by the older brother thief. And then when he dies, or he essentially passes out, he passes out into the dream realm, where Nem ends up pulling the bullet out of him and like patching him up and stuff like that. And then that's when we get the big fights. That's when we get the big fight with the Punish Nightmare. But we see Mr. Zero himself go back to Code, and Code is pissed off at him for all the stuff that's been going on, and then they end up getting ready to shoot him. Then he ends up using the booster capsule to basically move at light speed and basically karate size all these Code agents, like karate chopping them dead in the neck. It was amazing. I did not see that coming at all. Go ahead, man. Just go ahead. Give Zero a freaking driver so he could join in this fight. Because if you're able to do stuff like this, dog, what else you could do? Well, I mean, he still has his robot. He still has his remote, robot form and stuff like that. So he can fight in that. We've seen him fight in that before. I just realized that we have seen him. Yeah, we have seen Zero fight within his in his robot, basically in his remote robot form. But man, seeing him do this to all these freaking Code agents was hilarious, yo. But yeah, man, this episode was actually really good. Like, the guys still cannot figure out where the Somnia capsule is, and the Somnia capsule was actually swallowed up by the baby nightmare that ended up turning into a nightmare lord. Basically he looks like a budding flower. He basically looks like a budding flower, but like the petals look like hands to a degree. But man, we also see the nightmare that Baku had to basically take control of in order to use the catastrophe form. So yeah, he's back, and then we got the Phantom Nightmare, and then we got Punny, the Punish Nightmare. But man, we got to do something because they get ready, and it also seems like the Phantom Nightmare has taken over the lady, because we see her in the episode preview where she is basically sitting on one of the thrones. So this may be the Phantom Nightmare transforming into her and doing all kind of weird stuff and stuff like that. That's what I feel like. But man, this was a great episode. And also we're gonna see the bros fight each other in the next episode, because apparently, I guess, Nox is not keen on keeping Zero alive, but Baku is like, hey, we kind of need him. Like, he's got the information and things like that, so he's a great asset right now. So like, with all this going on right now, we kind of need him. So yeah, man, this episode was fire. I can't wait to see next episode, because we get the great and big and powerful return of Catastrophe. Because we got a Ordern to come back, because we really needed it for a specific thing. So it seems like, I just want to know, why are the bros fighting each other, and why is he turning into Catastrophe to fight Nox? But man, this was a great episode, man. I'm sorry, it was great, but I don't know what's gonna happen next, man. The next episode, we are going to fight the nightmare that was, used to get Catastrum, right? We're gonna fight him, and I can't wait to see these nightmares as like different personalities and stuff like that. I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see how they all like talk and interact with each other and talk and interact with other people. We've seen a lot of Punish Nightmare. We're also seen a lot of the Phantom Nightmare, how big and mean and manipulative they are. So I cannot wait to see the personality of Baku's Nightmare. I'm saying Baku's Nightmare for now, but Baku's Nightmare and the newest Nightmare, the budding flower one, cannot wait to see what their interactions are going to be with some characters. But other than that, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, as I always say, stay henshined.
Yeah, the shining golden sign.